Is anybody coming? Anybody here for the shoot? Watch for orbs, folks. Watch for the orbs. Okay, before I get started with this very important video, it's a very important find, right? This is going to tell us some things. It's going to show us even more. I want to share something with you from, this would have been in August 2023, last August. And if you all remember, for those that have been here for a while, it was around the time that I had to trim my beard off. It was a crazy day. But anyway, okay, so this was in the month of August. And it's something I captured. I captured in my sunglasses. This is crazy stuff. And believe at this point, from what I'm coming on to and some of the things I'm finding within my glasses, I'm finding it in all 4 locations here, Seven Creeks, the river, and the White Birch. And they're miles apart from each other. So it's happening continuously. It's been happening since, I went back as far as 2021 up until the present. Before we get started, I want to just do a few little shout outs here. I had a couple of birthday cards sent to me in the mail, and as well, I want to do a little shout out to Catherine. She's in Quebec, the province of Quebec up here in Canada, and it's a beautiful little card, right? And it was a condolence card to my sister that passed away here in November. So this is from Catherine. She's in Quebec, and she writes, "Life is a voyage in tenderness, pain in yesterday's memories, hope in tomorrow's, among paths unexplored, obstacles overcome, in shared joys and people met, that leaves behind them precious souvenirs. Each man, woman, at the night of his life is heading towards the light. May your sister Sheila rest in peace. Sincere condolences with my sympathy. I would have been honored to follow her into the forest. Catherine." Perfect card, Catherine, because my sister loved moose. She loved going out moose calling, anything to do with the moose. It was her, right? Very good. Very nice. This one's coming from Janine, and she is in Stettler. She's in Stettler. I won't read the note she sent me, but I'll read the card. So there's the card there. And it says, I asked the wise men on the mountain the secret of a long life. As my birthday gift to you, I'd like to pass along his infinite words of wisdom. Keep breathing as long as possible. Happy birthday. And that is from Janine and her son Gabe. And they are in Stettler, Alberta. Very nice. And last but not least, this is a beautiful little card. I think this little piece of string come off somewhere. It's a beautiful little card. Beautiful card. It says, "Happy birthday. Another year more distinguished. Hope you'll enjoy this birthday in your usual way, at the heart of your family and surrounded as always. To dearest Robert, wishing you a very happy birthday, sending birthday hugs across the waters. Have a wonderful birthday. Love and best wishes, Julie from the UK. See you in the trees." Very nice. I have the best subscribers, right? I do. I really, really do. All right, so we're going to get into this. We're off to the blueberry patch. Here we go. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to bring up a picture. I'm going to bring this picture up for you. And You can see me there. I'm at the back of my truck. I am at the back of my pickup truck. We are focusing on my glasses. You can see him. He's in my glasses already. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. Okay, so we'll just highlight him there. We'll circle him. I'm going to zoom in there and have a really good look at him. I spoke quite a bit there at the tail end of my pickup truck. This was before I headed into the blueberry patch and down into that muskeg that's back in there, where the great big large Bigfoot structure, almost like a teepee structure, is back in there. This was before I headed in, and I had got my gear on, got my back camera on, my GoPro. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to the camera. Something important to remember here, I didn't have it in my hands. I wasn't holding the tripod, right? I had it sitting on the ground just facing me. I've got some amazing stills of this Sasquatch right there in front of me. I have two clips. The first one is just of him and how he's there in front of me. You're going to see him move a bit, and I would like to point and refer you to my previous video. Go to the end of the video where I spoke about how the reflection in my glasses, as I move my head and turn, and whether my head's going up and down, sideways, the reflection in that lens, it stays stationary, right? Because it's a reflection. Keep that in mind as we go forward here. So what we'll do here, we'll play the first clip and then we'll go at normal speed, and then we will slow it down, right? I'm going to just let you watch, and we'll talk a little bit about it after these video clips. So again, the first one we're going to watch here, clip 1, is at normal speed. And again, you are paying attention to this. You're paying attention to that side of the lens on my sunglasses. It's so amazing. Again, this is coming to you from the Bigfoot Blueberry-Patch. Here we go. We'll play this short clip. We'll slow it down, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about it, and then we'll go into the second clip. There's something very important we need to pay attention to, and you guys need to see this. I think this is one of the most important things I've discovered so far in my sunglasses. It's amazing that we're finding the Sasquatch in my sunglasses, but what you're about to see is going to... I just kind of sat back in my chair and I was like, what is going on, right? What is happening here? And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see this. So here we go. Let's play the clip. Crazy, right? I'm going to share a couple of stills here while I talk that I took from... There's quite a bit more of the video. Maybe at some point down the road I'll play more of it, but there's a good... I stood there, and he was there in front of me for a good 2 minutes. I'm gonna put a couple of stills here up here for you as I talk, and I use the diffuse glow on a couple of them, and it's kind of amazing, folks. This is just absolutely amazing and wonderful what we're finding and what we're seeing, right? What we're seeing happen here with these clans, with these Sasquatch. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Okay, here is clip number 2, and again, you're gonna watch in the same place. Again, I'll let these play. We'll play it at normal speed, and then we'll go into the slow version of that clip. And I want you to really pay attention to the Sasquatch, and then watch what happens to the whole entire environment. As I mentioned previously, nothing should be changing, nothing should be moving there in that area. Even if I turn my head, you'll still see what's in front of me. The camera on the tripod is stationary, and I'm standing still. It wouldn't matter where I turned my head or whether I looked up, down, sideways. Whatever's in front of me, that reflection is behind the camera, right? It's past my camera. I think some are having difficulty making sense of this, but we'll just put it this way. Anything that's reflecting in my glasses is behind my camera, and it shouldn't move. I'm going to play the clip, and then we'll go into the slow motion version of that clip. I'm going to just give you a little heads up. You're going to see him there. You're going to see him slightly move. And then you're going to see in the same side here, you're going to see everything in that lens. That whole environment is just going to warp. It's going to warp. And he disappears. Dissolves. He disappears. He morphs out of sight, and all we see is the green tapestry that's in front of me there, the grass and the trees and the leaves and stuff. He's gone. He disappears, and it does look like he just the whole area around him just kind of shifts, and he just dissolves. And I'm going to show you that, and we're going to zoom in on it. You're going to watch this happen real time while I'm standing there. This one here is speaking volumes to me about what's happening here with the lenses on my glasses and the two-dimensional lens in my camera. This is important for everybody to see. This is important for all of you to see and to see happen, right? There's no CGI here. There's no computer generated imagery or photoshopping going on here. This is footage. This is me there at the Blueberry-Patch. This is what I filmed, and I think they do have the ability to make you see something other than what's in front of you. I've had that happen more than once on more than one occasion, where I could have swore I'd seen a Bigfoot standing there and just took my eyes off for a second and looked back, and in place of what I had seen was a coyote up the game trail. And I know what I seen when I first glanced up the trail, and all, like, just within a second or two of taking my eyes off the game trail and looking back up, there sits a coyote. They do have some amazing abilities, and we're just scratching the surface. But in this instance, this isn't happening because I don't think they're affecting my camera. They're hiding from me so they can be close, but because my camera's there and my glasses, my lenses, we're seeing them. I'm at the point where I'm about 96-97% sure that it's the combination, right? It's taking both the camera lens and the lenses on my glasses for this to happen. So normal speed first, and then we'll do the slowed version, and I'll play that a third time. We'll zoom in, pay attention to the lens, watch the shift, watch the morphing take place, and then I'll talk a little bit about that after the clip. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, right? Right? It's crazy. When I first seen it happen, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I must have rewatched it about 20 times. And it's happening, right? This is happening. Like I said, as I go forward here, I'm still going through, and there's been a couple people sending me some things that they're finding in my glasses in some of the other locations that I've been to these past few years, and I will be going back to those as well. Besides what I found, others are finding things as well, right? So there's lots to share, and I'll try to bring these in between my road trips. And I want to stay tuned, because I'm going to pull in my thanks to Darlene, one of my subscribers. She had purchased me a T2 Pro IR thermal camera, and I didn't get a chance to use it that much last year in 23, and because we were getting closer to winter. And so my plan is to do quite a few of those, and it will be at night. So these are going to be night visits to some of these locations. I won't go to the gifting site themselves where the gifting bowls are. I was thinking maybe a half a mile or a mile away from them. I don't want to disturb them. Call them, right? I'll call them. I'll do some loon calls. I'll let the clan know I'm there. They'll know it's me because they'll recognize me. I'm sure they know the sound of my voice and the whistles I make and the things I do. Because it's been quite a few years that I've been visiting them, so I am pretty sure they know who I am. And I think, and starting to believe too, that they know I'm coming before I even get there, or a day ahead, or I don't know how they know. They seem to know when I'm on my way. Okay, so there you go, folks. Very important find. Pretty amazing. This is, I think, groundbreaking. And it confirms what I've always thought. I didn't know. Well, of course, we weren't seeing it, right? We've never seen it on video or in video. And, but, I sense them there. I hear them there, as I mentioned before. There are times where I've walked through the trees and I'm unsure, but I could swear I can hear heavy footfalls, right? It sounds like they're like 10 feet or closer to me, and almost like they're keeping pace. The reason why my attention is drawn to, because there's a few times where the footfall isn't quite as it should be. Not very many, but there's a few there that it kind of draws my attention to the sound, and I'm like, okay, I could swear there's one right here with me, right? I don't say anything because of all the other white noise, background noise, whether it be wind, leaves rustling, and if it's dead silent, some of this stuff happens. I mean, if there's ever ninjas of the forest, these are them, right? These are the forest ninjas. They're so in tune with their environment. I think they're able to manipulate that environment too as they see fit, right? And it's so exciting to go forward because there's so much more to learn, and I believe they're going to show us some. We're never going to know everything, but I think we're going to come out of this knowing quite a bit, right, as we go forward. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Take this and really think about it. I have, as you can tell, right? Very exciting. All right, I will sign off there. Again, stay tuned. Still, my trip is planned for the White Birch Clan. I'm just waiting on the weather. It's always weather pending, and it'll come. So stay tuned. And again, if there's any new subscribers here, thank you for being here. I do have the best subscribers. I really, really do. I do. And thank you again, Julie from the UK, Janine in Stettler, Alberta, and Catherine in Quebec. Thank you for the birthday cards and the condolence card from Catherine. Very nice. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you in the trees. Bye for now.